It's middle of December now. I've been here a little over 3 months, and there's some stuff that I've discovered that I'm kind of like, really? Especially in the school, so I thought this blog I'd take some time to discuss what bounces around my classroom on a daily basis, which is their pencil cases. This is an example of one. This is mine. Yes, I managed to find a Stitch pencil case. There's no me, no why. But inside said pencil case, you find all sorts of interesting things. There's one thing that I'm missing on this right now, which would be the basically an eraser. Usually that tends to bounce, especially with the younger boys. They tend to throw them around the classroom. But my little Stitch, much less his tail, goofy little tail, is a zipper. But you open it up, and inside you find some basic school supplies. In this case, I have just kind of a typical assortment in here now, because I've been keeping it up, as I've been collecting things and going shopping, hitting some of the stationery stores because they're everywhere. I've found a few interesting things. This is one of those things that just kind of amuses me, but it's in most of them, starting with the first or second graders and going on up. Everybody has one of these. It's a razor blade or a box cutter. They use them to sharpen pencils, cut things in class. You know, scissors aren't around. They use these. So I'm kind of getting used to the X-Acto knife in class. Scares me, but would never happen in the US, but commonplace here. As I've said to my co-teacher, it's a cultural thing. I'm learning to deal with it. And of course, you know, you have several pens, multitude of colors. Yes, mine are all Stitch. I have found like a plethora of Stitchdom over here. And then you have, you know, you probably have some pencil leads, usually a cute little thing, and these throw around almost as much as the erasers in the classroom. Though they're kind of engineered a little better than our pencil lead things where you just pop the little cap off and format. This actually has a little trigger that, you know, you can push it, get a few leads out, and pull them out, put what you need in your pencil, and then drop the rest of them back in. Kind of handy like that. And then, you know, a few other things I've got in here, and then these, which I've discovered and I love. I have a set of them in multiple colors all over my apartment now. Dry highlighter pencils. They, actually they're kind of shaped like triangles, but they're really handy. I don't worry about bleeding through papers or anything. I can highlight books and tour guides and everything else. I love them. But notice, no erasers. Most of the pencils here have no erasers. It's very disturbing to me, because you can't make mistakes if you don't have erasers, and they don't have erasers. But yeah, you can have a variety of pens, usually a couple colored markers that the kids will pull out to grade papers, doodle on things in class, you name it. It happens. Usually one or two of these nicer pens. Get them around, and then of course, you know, you can't have the pencil leads if you don't have the nice mechanical pencil. Yet again, it's Stitch. I have found like a kingdom for all things Stitch. And of course, no eraser! I really have to buy an eraser the next time I go by one of the stationery stores. I just haven't gotten one yet. I've got some erasers running around my classroom, so I don't usually end up needing them. But that's kind of all from here, as you can tell. I've gotten better yet again after my run-in with the Korean doctor and the Korean nurse and a shot in the rear. I am much better. Took a weekend off, kind of chilled out, stayed at home, watched some movies and such. You know, very relaxing. But, you know, everybody needs one of those weekends once in a while. This coming weekend, I doubt will be that relaxing, because it's the last weekend before a lot of the college professors take off for the holidays, because they get like 3 or 4 months off. So my buddy Jody's gonna be gone for a while. I think her roommate's also taking off for a little while of that. And then a few of the other people I know that are more my age will all be gone. So I'm going to probably spend some time with them this coming weekend. I would have this past weekend, but just have learned my lesson. Antibiotics, alcohol, out all night, not a good combination. So I stayed home, curled up on my orange plastic sofa, and slept, read books, watched some videos. Very low-key weekend here in Daegu. Coming up soon, I've got a snowboarding weekend. I took care of my tickets and my hotel reservations for my vacation. In mid-January, I'm going to go down to Jeju, which is the Hawaii of Korea. Plus, I'll probably do a few days in Busan and a few days up in Seoul, depending on whether or not I can commandeer somebody's floor for the time in Seoul. Because Seoul gets a little expensive, Busan not so much. The hotel, yes. Train ride down there, $30 round trip, so fairly cheap. Seoul's $100 round trip. And my flight to Jeju was about $120 round trip. So travel within the country is fairly cheap. It's just a matter of choosing your method for getting there. I looked at ferries and everything, but it ended up taking too much time. I think the ferry from Busan to Jeju was 13 hours. Would have been $10, but 13 hours on a boat. Not exactly the way I really wanted to spend my time off. So I'm gonna fly out mid-morning, my first full day off here, and spend a long weekend there, come back, do laundry, download pictures, turn around, head down to Busan, do a few days in Busan, come back up. Maybe even just skip Daegu altogether and just take the train the whole way from Busan up to Seoul, and then crash in Seoul, see some palaces, enjoy things, and come back rested and relaxed after the Lunar New Year, in time for next big push at school, because the new semester will start about mid-February. We start the new semester. That's what's going on here. I'm good. I'm missing the folks at home. Hope everybody's doing well. I've talked to a lot of people recently. There's some of you who don't answer your phones, so you don't get the phone call from me. You just get random voicemails. But those of you who've got my Skype number, use it, leave me voicemails. I'm very good about trying to make sure I don't call you in the middle of the night. I usually try early morning, or I get up early and I'll try to catch you by the time you get off work. So, or I'll do it on the weekend. So, hope all is well, and I will probably talk to you guys. I'll probably do another one for Christmas, since it's coming up soon, and I'm working on trying to get a Christmas card of some sort together. Talk to you later.